Hello out there, my amazing educators. I'm Famali Cummings and I'm an educational coach. So today I wanted to take a little time out and come and maybe give a tip or two about how to best prepare your teachers for PLCs so that they're effective and they're efficient and so that they serve their purpose of discussing student work, student samples, and student data, and you don't get bogged down in completing tasks and talking about logistical things. So I'm going to show you here a rough draft of my PLC agenda. Please be advised, my school is under new leadership and we are formulating an official PLC agenda. Right now, this is not the cutest. It doesn't have all the pictures and things like that, but it's going to serve a great purpose. So the first thing I like to do is I like to let teachers know well in advance what the PLC is going to cover. So, a lot of teachers like a little bit of time to prepare. So, for instance, I've already sent this one out for the 16th, but on the 16th, I will send the agenda out for the 23rd. On the 23rd, I will send the agenda out for the 30th, and so forth and so on. I do let teachers know that it is a working document and that it may change. So be aware that it can change. But I also try to get the nuts and bolts of what needs to be discussed so that teachers are aware. So the first thing that I always include, no matter the format, via email or actually on the PLC agenda, is I let teachers know what materials they're going to need to have and what prep can be done ahead of time so that we can best use our time. So I let them know the materials. I let them know any videos that they need to watch. Mind you that this is our first day of school. So that's why you hear or see some of the language. If possible, try to watch this lesson. It can be a little more in this column depending on what time of the year we're in and what things need to be done in teacher capacity. So having them watch the Eureka videos as best they can for the first week of school. Keep in mind our PLC is on Monday. And so they're prepping their classrooms and everything right now. So that's why the language is a little, if possible. If it were regular, I'd have watch your week's worth of lessons for the next week. And more language like that. The next thing I ask them to do is on their own as a grade level, go ahead and decide who's going to be responsible for what portions of the emergency subplans, because I don't want to spend time managing that. Their grade level chair can kind of get that down and they can just share with me so that I can hold the folks accountable that need to be held accountable for the plan. So those are things and materials that they can prep ahead of time. The next thing is during the PLC, I let them know what we're going to be talking about. And yes, this is not the most descriptive at this time, but I will update you with our new PLC format as soon as I get it. But I want you to see the concept behind it more so than the look of it. The things that are highlighted are the things that we are going to spend some time talking about. Sometimes, or what I've learned from my past experience, is when I listed things and really did not go into detail, teachers freaked out. But on my old PLC plan, I was probably a little over detailed at times, and teachers freaked out. Usually I also put a time and teachers freaked out because I would overestimate the time. So I just kind of highlighted things and kept it simple. It is that time of year, especially since a lot of my new teachers are a little bit new and they're feeling a bit overwhelmed. So I just try to make it look as simple as possible. And I know my intention once we get in the meeting. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, like I said, the things in yellow or that are highlighted are the things that we're going to spend some time on. Another thing that I provide is an after the PLC. This is where a lot of my task-oriented items kind of fall and the due dates for those items fall. And then I provide a video which is very similar to this. I provide a video that kind of shows them where to find all of these things and how simple it is. Just because, again, I have a lot of new teachers and I don't want to spend time in grade level PLCs or one-on-ones waiting for their computers that are lagging or waiting for them to find this particular thing. It's self-paced for them to be able to look at the video and find what they need. So I'm going to show you fairly quickly a video. So our school is using Notebook, which is on Microsoft Office Home and Office 365. So yes, so they're going to be using that this year, and that's a new platform to some of our staff. And it is also, although it's probably been accessible, it's kind of the main go-to format that we'll be using this year. So I'm going to open it up and let you guys view the video. It's very simple. I think it's very easy to go in and explain something fairly quickly than to try to type it in an email or again try to give something like this in a whole group. On my fabulous fourth grade team, it's Miss Cummins here again, and I'm going to show you how to log your positive phone calls. So we will be using Notebook this year, and so you can access Notebook by going to your GCS website through the webmail option. So you can't just use your app down yonder. You actually have to go on the site where it says staff, and you will actually have to go to your GCS login through here. Me personally, I have placed this on my favorites so that it is easy access. Once you are here, you have so you get the gist of it. So basically taking those tasks and creating a quick video so that they can do it on their own, and then checking in with them for PLC. Hey, did you get this done? 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 Okay, or do you need any assistance getting this done at this point? And so now it becomes a quick check-in of did you get it done? And that video literally was 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And if you notice, I'm not a perfectionist. So I'm not sitting there, oh, I said this word wrong, or oh, I got this wrong. I'm talking to them like I'm having a conversation because I don't have time to constantly re-record and make it perfect. And also, if you saw me in that video, I look like I look right now, a tad bit disheveled. Just, my hair, I'm not the cutest. It's a quick video to get the point across so that can get done, and that's one less thing I have to worry about in my PLCs. The next thing that I usually add, and this becomes kind of a personalized email as the year goes, but just for this week, because I am still having my one-on-one conferences, I just put it in here because we're all talking about the same thing. Now, once the first week is over, different teachers are going to have different tasks, different goals that we're going to do through our Get Better Faster research-based book that we use to determine where teachers are and how we can get them better faster. All right, so that's a quick tidbit, quick tips for how you can kind of trim down the time of your PLCs and to make them more effective so that you're more intentional and you're talking about student data, student growth, and how you're going to grow students' minds. All right, so keep in mind that this is just one way to do something. And I am sure that all those educators out there have lots and lots of ideas for how to even make this better. And we're interested to hear them in the comments below. Remember, we have a growth mindset. We are all growing. So keep it positive in the comments. Thanks for watching.